will listen to this presentation, okay, and you will take um, things that you learn okay, during this presentation for your final assessment later. Okay, so without further ado, so I give the floor to you, Mr. Iskandar.
So, Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone. I am Khojaev Iskandar from Tajikistan. I'm very glad that right now I am delivering my speech and presenting about strategies to participate in a group discussion. I hope that you also will enjoy of this online class or online explanation. So, can you hear me clearly or can you see the screen that I share?
Yes.
Hello,
Yeah, hello.
can you hear me
Hi.
clearly?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Sorry, can you hear me clearly and can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
if you see my
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
if okay, if you see my screen clearly, so I will continue for presenting.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes.
today is our topic about strategies to participate in a group discussion. So before starting the topic, I wanna explain you what does mean strategy and what does mean discussion. So right now we are a student, we are teacher, and other people has other profession and other subject. Yes, for example, someone is driver, someone is shop assistant, and someone also work in other fields. So every work has its policy and its strategy. So what is strategy? Can someone say to me, what's strategy? So what's strategy? Can someone say to me? Okay, no worry. I will explain to all of you. A strategy or policy, it is a way or program to making something. For example, right now you are a student, you have special program for studying. You wanna study something, you make for yourself a strategy. Yes, for example, what to do for do you for studying, do you for learning something, you make your special strategy. So discussion club also has its strategy. So what's discussion? Discussion, it is a speaking in group and sharing idea about some problem, talking about some issue. So that is discussion. For example, there are a lot of kind of discussion club. If you are learning some language, for example, while you are learning English or while you are learning another English, for improving your language, for improving whatever you're learning, you can make special discussion. Guys, can you see my screen? My screen.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Right.
Clearly.
Clearly, sir. Clearly.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
keep continue. For example, when you are learning something, for example, language. for improving your language, you can hold a discussion. Discussion also can be a lot of type. For example, discussion club. In discussion club, you can discuss about something. And also there is listening club. In listening club, you should listen for improving whatever you are learning. And also sharing idea. So today we will talk about strategies in the discussion. So what is the strategies? Discussion strategies. Yes, strategies to participate in a group discussion. So next, question and issues which we will discuss and interpret together. So there are three main issues, three main problems that today we will discuss together. First is strategies to participate in a group discussion. The second, strategies to maintain a group discussion. Third is taking turns in a group discussion. So who is here? Gabriel, who is admin? Gabriel? Admin, can you hear me? Admin?
Yes, sir.
Admin, how I can see the full screen? Because right now I cannot see that how I am sharing my presentation. Mr.
Yes.
Admin,
Yes, we can see the screen.
how I can see that how I can see my presentation here? Because here is I only seeing myself and classroom.
Thank you.
Guys, I have one question. Hello.
Wait, Yang says that. We'll
I
have
have
you
a
from
question. While I am sharing my presentation, can everyone see that my presentation?
Yeah.
Yes? Right now I'm sharing my presentation. Can you see all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay, okay. Mom, please can you take a photo and share to my WhatsApp, please? Okay, then I will continue. So the first thing we will start from, what are the strategies in a group discussion? So there are some specific strategies to make interesting, to make very expressive our discussion. So first, they include setting. So what that means, settings? Settings mean all of the tools which our discussion contain. They include setting or helping the group to set the discussion topic. So another issue is to set discussion topic. Here, they need all of the group members' idea to set the group set in the discussion topic. So another, fostering the open process involving all participants, asking questions or offering ideas to advance the discussion, summarizing or clarifying important points and arrangement and ideas. And the last is wrapping up the session. So these some points are very important in strategies in group discussion. For example, here is asking questions and offering ideas to advance the discussion. So, for example, in your group discussions, there are 10 participate or 10 member. You have to ask everyone's their idea, their opinion about the topic which you are talking about. And also asking question is effective group discussion. For example, whatever we make, which work we make in our life, it doesn't matter whether it is educational, whether it is vital or something. We have to make it very effective, very effective. The literal definition of group discussion is obvious, crucial conversation about a particular topic or perhaps a range of topics conducted in a group of size that allows participation by all members. A group of 2 or 3 generally doesn't need a leader to have a group discussion, but once the member reaches 5 or 6, a leader of facilitator can often be helpful. When the group numbers 8 or more, a leader or facilitator, whether formal or informal, is almost always helpful in ensuring an effective discussion. So here is some important point. For example, a critical conversation. So do you know what does mean critic? Critic. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, you
So
like
what
it.
does mean critic? What does mean critic? So can you share your idea about critic? Some of you, can you share your idea? What does mean critic? Critic or critical or critical. Guys, why you are silent? You have to express your idea, yes? So I will say, literally, critic means to talk about something, to talk about something. For example, all of you are sitting and discussing about one problem. One problem, it should be a critic. Okay, let's continue. A critical conversation is very important in group discussion. And you can make sure that your topic is very important and it's very crucial and very particular. Or perhaps the range of topics conducted in a group of size and allow participant by all members. So if in a group discussion there are 2 members or 3 members, you don't need leader. But if in your group discussion the member will reach by 5 or 6, you can make someone as a leader of your discussion. So there are some main points in group discussion. If you want that your group discussion will be effective, you will use a leadership quality. For example, you can choose someone who become leader that he has a good quality, good speaking skill quality, good sharing idea, good questioning, and another one is body language. So when we talk about body language, do you know what does it mean? What does mean body language? Body language, guys. Why are so silent? Why you will not answer? At least say your idea. Okay, body language is, for example, we don't talk, but we use our body. For example, someone make like this, or someone make like this, I don't know, or someone use their hand like this, no. All of this, like demonstrates our body language. We will express something by our body. Okay. So body language is also very important in group discussion. So another one is behavior. So what is behavior? Behavior contain all of manners during discussion club. For example, when you are sitting in discussion club, like we are 5, 6, or more than that, all of you have to speak some like one by one. You have to have a good behavior. For example, before saying something, you have to raise your hand, and then express your idea. And another thing is listening skill. Listening skill is also very important in group discussion. For example, when you wanna listen someone, please like listen carefully and don't interrupt. So another phenomena is teamwork. So you can be able to work in a group, in a team. So these five points are clear for you?
Yes.
Do you have any question about these 5 points?
No.
No?
Those.
So do you have any question regarding that these 5 points that I explained to you?
No.
No. Guys, in two situation, students will not ask question. One situation is if students understand everything, they will not ask any question. Another situation that if students don't understand anything, then they will not ask any question. So which of them you are? You understand or you don't understand?
We understand.
You
Right,
understand.
I
So
understand.
if you understand,
Right.
why not asking me any question? In these 5 points, which I explained to you, for example, teamwork, leadership quality, listening skill, so on. Why you cannot ask me any question? Just be more active and try to ask any question, some question, okay? Okay, let's continue. So, why would you let a group discussion? So it means that why we should make someone as a leader of discussion, or why would we lead a group discussion? There are 2 ways to look at this question. What's the point of group discussion, and why would you, as opposed to someone else, lead a group discussion? Let's examine both. So in the next page, we will examine about the lead a group discussion. So what's the point of group discussion? First, as exemplified in the opening paragraphs of this section, group discussions are common in a democratic society. There are a number of reasons for this, some practical and some philosophical. A group discussion gives everyone involved a voice, whether the discussion is meant to form a basic for action or just to play with ideas. It gives all members of the group a chance to speak their opinions, to agree or disagree with others, and to have their thought heard. In many community building situations, the members of a group might be chosen specially because they present across section of the community or diversity of points of view. So next. Mm-hmm. Okay. Another one is turn talking. Turn talking is also very important and crucial in group discussion. It is one of the prominent strategies in group discussion. First of all, you have to respect to all members of your member group. For example, when you say something, they will listen to you carefully, and you also listen to them carefully. And when you have any question, you have to raise your hand. So in a discussion, you have to take turn with other members because all of you need to talk. Make sure you speak for long enough and that your turn isn't too short. For example, there are some take turns, keywords you might use. For example, shall I go first? And another one. Do you want to begin? Allow me to begin. May I begin by saying, we are here to discuss. Let's start by discussing. Today, we are going to discuss. Our task today is to discuss. So these are main points of main keywords for turn talk. Okay. So make your turn longer by giving examples. So during your speech or during your term, you will bring some example. For example, what I mean is, you don't need every time to say, for example, for instance, or so. You can use this one. What I mean is, so in another words, for example, such as, in addition, moreover, other than that, as you mentioned, I would like to add that. For example, these are all synonyms of, for example. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, instead of, for example, which words you made to use? Guys, instead of, for example, which keywords you made to use? What I mean is, so in another words, such as, in addition, moreover, yes? Okay, guys, please be active. Okay, next. Avoid silence and, yes, avoid silence and get time to think. So, so it's also, so this is also very important in a group discussion. Avoid silence and get time to think. You may give time to the participant, to the member of discussion, time to think. It takes maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes. Someone will think like more than 3 or 5 minutes. You have to also give time for them. So during this time, you can use so, and then you think, then express your idea. Or someone will say, like this. And well, or let me think. So this all words will use avoiding silence and get time to think. Next. So in this slide, to maintain the discussion. For example, to maintain for discussion, you also can use special words like in addition, moreover, other than that, as you mentioned, or I would like add that. So these words you can use. So another one. Speak, then ask. So this one is also very So, so in this point also, very important in group discussion, question can help move the conversation along nicely. Example, topic is cell phone use. How much is too much? For example, in this, the first thing I do after I wake up is check my phone. How about you? And first I have breakfast and turn on my computer. Then I turn on my phone. Do you check your phone for message all the time? Constantly. I can't stop checking message. How many messages do you think you send per day? For example, it is topic and sees a person who is speaking using etc etc. So another method or yes. So during your conversation, you may use the method of agreeing or disagreeing. For example, you will ask one question and you will divide students into two groups, and one group is agree and one group is disagree. And you may ask them, for example, who is agree and who is disagree. People who are agree, you can put them one team, and a people who is not agree, they are disagree, you can put them another team. And you can start your discussion club and discuss about some problem, some issue between two team, two group. It will be very interesting during your leading your discussion. So another great way to keep the conversation going is agreeing or disagreeing with what other people say. For example, you can use this one. I'm agree with you, or I disagree with you, or I'm afraid I can't, or I'm afraid I don't agree with you. You can use these keywords while you are leading your conversation. I couldn't agree more, or I support your suggestion, or I have no objection to that. So your suggestion is acceptable to me. So another one is you made your point very clear. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll continue. So there are some phrases for asking for opinions or for giving opinions. For example, I agree or disagree with you. I afraid. So we already talked about this. I afraid I can't, or I don't agree with you. I couldn't agree more, or I'm sorry I missed your point. Could you please retell like this? Sorry, I don't follow you, or would you mind giving an example? Or you can use, can you please explain further on? So another one, phrases for accepting ideas, suggestions, or opinions. You can make sure that in your group discussion where you are discussing something, there will be full of ideas, full of suggestions, and full of opinions. So there are some keywords that you can accept your ideas, you can accept your suggestions, and you can accept your opinions. For example, that's good idea. If someone giving good idea, you have to reply that that's good idea, or that sounds great, or that's fine with me, or I can't agree more if you reject something, or I support your suggestion on that's a great suggestion, you got my support. Or you may say that you made your points very clear, or you may say that I have no objection to that. So next, guys, listen carefully, because in the end of this session we will hold discussion club. And another one, phrases for rejecting ideas, opinion, or suggestion. For example, make sure that there will be some ideas, some topics that you will reject, you will not accept or reject opinion. For example, I appreciate your opinion, but I cannot accept it. I do see your point, but it's not fit with me. Or this is interesting, but not interesting with me. Or I'm sorry, I can't agree with you on this. Or I understand your concern, but so you can use this one. Or you have a good point there, but I'm not agree. Or I'm afraid we do not share the same opinion regarding. Or I'm sorry, I can't accept what you have just said. So next, phrase for asking for clarification. So there are some phrases for asking. What do you mean by that? Or I'm afraid I'm not quite sure of what you mean. Or could you please clarify? Or sorry, I don't quite get that. What you mind giving an example? Can you please explain further on? Do you mean to say that? Or may I know why? Or do you mind telling me more about? Or could you please explain that? So these are also the main phrases for asking for clarification. So another one, phrase for interrupting. There are some phrases for interrupting speaker, for interrupting leader, for interrupting someone is speaking. For example, excuse me, can you please repeat what you have just said? And another one, excuse please, can you please clarify that? And another one, allow me to interrupt. So sorry to interrupt, but I have to say this. I'm sorry, I have to stop you. Can we get back to our topic on? Or I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think so you can continue. What's the reason of interruption or interrupting? So guys, here is summary. In summary, we can say that group discussions are common in our society and have a variety of purposes, from planning and intervention or initiative or mutual support to problem solving, to addressing an issue of local concern. An effective discussion group depends on a leader or facilitator who can guide it through an open process. The group chooses what it's discussing. If not already determined, discusses it with no expectation of particular conclusions, encourage civil disagreement and argument, and make sure that every member is included and no one dominates. So guys, here was the summary of whatever we talking about group discussion. So we will see in the practice. So guys, listen to me carefully. Let's make a practice about group discussion. So let's talk about climate change together. And some of you becomes the leader of group discussion. Who wanna be the leader in group discussion? Guys, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Yes,
Guys,
sir.
thank you all. Do you understand me what I said? You didn't understand what I said. I'm saying that let's hold a discussion, a group discussion, and some of you becomes the leader.
So for groups, okay, and then pick one person as a leader or volunteer yourself the leader.
Who wanna be the leader? Okay, please. Can you introduce yourself?
Your knee. Plenty of class. Cepatlah. Cepatlah. This is an opportunity. Cepat. Cepat. Siapa volunteer saya bagi extra 2 marks. Introduce yourself. Yes, 2 marks.
Okay, thank you very much. What's your name? Can you introduce yourself? Yes, very good. Very good.
Okay, let me. Okay, my name is Muhammad Nabil Ramadan bin Muhammad Tamizi. You can call me Nabil.
Okay, very good, Muhammad. So right now we are the leader of the discussion club. The title of discussion club is about climate change. So the title is about climate change. In your group, all of the students are the group member. So how can you start? How can you start for asking them about climate change, about the reason of climate change? So what are other problems?
Or maybe you can start with introducing what is a climate change.
Oh,
What's the problem?
tanya pasal apa ni? Tanya group member pasal what is problem. Kopi macam kenakan diri gitu kan? Saya cakap benda sebenarnya.
Yes.
Okay. Boleh. Semua. Boleh.
Okay, guys. Let's start. I have one simple question. So, for example, our topic is in discussion club about climate change. Yes, I have one simple question, but please, all of you, share your idea. Say your idea.
Okay.
What is the elemental reason of climate change nowadays?
Yes, member we discuss about apa ni, climate change. What else? Ivan, can you answer?
All of you guys, please be active. All of you guys, please be active and share your idea. It is okay if it is 1 word or 1 sentence or 2 words, but at least you express your idea.
Share your idea.
Can all members share your idea about climate change?
So the rest.
The reason why there's climate change, like maybe
If, for example, you have some problem in English, you can also express your idea in your language, in Malay language.
you can also try to understand.
Your opinion. What is the main reason for climate change?
Yes. What's the main reason for climate change? Just try to learn how to share your idea, how to share your opinion.
Maybe you can, raise your hand and then answer. Yes.
So who wanna say, guys?
Anyone? Anyone? Anyone?
Maybe the release of carbon dioxide by the factory, by the car, and when the for the like reusable energy like coal, they burning and so on, they make the surveyor container and increase the temperature of the earth also. That's my point. If you guys have any other points like
Okay, thank
want
you
to
very
share
much.
about
Thank you very much. So another one.
One more,
Hello.
or maybe we can have, those who are online now.
yeah, that's fine. Give the opportunity to talk.
I, yes. Yeah, Shafiq.
Hello. So my name is Muhammad Shafiq. In my opinion, I
Mhm.
think there are quite a couple of causes for climate change, and my reason is rising emissions such as burning of coal, oil, and gas, cutting down trees, forests, deforestation, increasing livestock farming, fertilizer containing nitrogen such as nitrous oxide emissions, and also fluorinide gases that emit from equipment that uses this type of gases.
Thank you very much, Mr. Muhammad Shafiq. Very good, very good. So another one. Is there someone else to share idea? Hello.
Hi.
I have another one. So
Yes. Is there another one?
So other than rising emissions of pollutant into the air can result in changes to the climate, such as what we did to our own Earth and how we pollute it, that causes it to rise in temperature. You know, in 2020
Okay.
was the warmest decade. So from this, we can see our global average temperature rise for like 1.1 Celsius per year. So if this rate continues, more ice will melt, which will increase our sea level. That will
Okay. Very good, Mr. Muhammad Shafiq, and thank you very much. So is there someone else in online mode? Mr. Muhammad Naiman. Mr. Ajwad Irfan. Mr. Muhammad Shafiq said. So from Gyol, do someone wanna share idea? Gyol, please. Just you can express your idea with one word, two word, or one sentence. It means that you learn how to express your idea. Like, first of all, you have to be brave. Don't be afraid, and don't shy. Be extrovert. Don't be introvert, but be extrovert.
Introvert. Me.
Yours, please. Can some of you express your idea?
just now you just state your idea, so now you have to explain your idea. Like what I will say now. That is explaining already, right? Then perhaps you can explain it longer. Why do you have that kind of idea? What do you think that is the reason?
Okay, guys, no issue. So I wanna summarize about discussing and about strategies in speaking in discussion club or such group. As I'm seeing, some of you are introvert. So in discussion club, you have to be very active and very how to say it, talkative, while as a turn giving to you, and you have to be extrovert. You don't need to shy of your partner, of your friend, or of the some member of the group. You try to share your idea, to say something, to speak at least about the topic. And another thing is that while other one is saying something, you can like listen them and accept and analyze by yourself. And when they finish, you can suggest your suggestion. You can offer something. So guys, that was I explained to you strategies in group discussion. If you have any question, please ask me. Guys who are also sitting in online mode, they can also ask if you have some question.
Okay, thank you, Sardar. So now we open questions, okay, for everyone. If let's say you have any question, you can ask now. Okay, those here and also online, okay, you can ask your question now. What?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening. So what's the question?
What strategies do you believe are essential for maintaining effective turn-taking in group discussion?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
What strategy do you believe are essential for maintaining effective turn-taking in discussion? Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. It's very important question. So taking turn is discussion. It's very important. It's one of the like important thing between the group. You have to think about everyone. There should be equality. For example, there are 10 people in a group members. You have to give equal opportunity to all of them, and you can ask them turn by turn, and you will work by the how to say, by the method of turn by turn. If someone's turn is there, you have to listen carefully. You don't need to interrupt. And in the end, if you have some question, you can suggest. Do you understand? Or I got your question wrong?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, thank you very much. Another question?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So What do you think we can do to help our friends get more confidence, especially in group discussion, which needs communications of all members?
Okay, thank you very much. It's also a very important question. So what should we do to helping our friends for making confident in a group discussion? So first of all, we don't have to interrupt them. Whatever they are saying, like first we will listen and then we can give idea. For example, help them.
Thank you very much.
And another thing is that if, for example, he or she is wrong, we don't need to be rude on her or him, and we can explain him by the polite way. As you remember, there was some keywords for accepting and for rejecting. For example, if you don't like the idea of your friend, you cannot be rude to him and you say that it is good idea, so it would be better if you should like this. And another thing for helping friend, you can give them some vote. While he or she is speaking, you can give him or her some vote. So this was my answer.
It is very clear. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Any other question?
Maybe we can have one more.
Yes. There's a question from me. What should we do by the end of the discussion? We are still not able to come to a conclusion or agreement.
Okay, thank you very much for your question. So your question is that what should we do in the if in the end of discussion we will not achieve our goal of we will not get the thing from discussion? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So make sure in the end of every discussion you can make summarize or sum up or conclusion. But if you don't get your goal, your reason, your achieve, you didn't get from group. So again, you can ask everyone's idea, and you can come by a good conclusion, by a good sum up, or by a good end. And then you can decide the good how to say the good decision in the end of the discussion.
Oh, all right. Thank you, sir.
Like, don't forget about summarizing. In end of the every discussion, you can make a summarizing. In summarizing, for example, if your problem will not solve, like you can make it more clear.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. So any other question?
Me, sir.
Mhm.
Okay. In a situation, is it a bad thing when member of the group fight because they want to defend each other ideas on a depends on one situation? Is it a good term or bad terms?
To fight. Your question is that is it okay to fight like two members of group?
Because they want to defend their own ideas.
Okay. Listen, just as I talked about the behavior in group discussions, there are some behaviors in group discussion. For example, if there are two groups, one group is opposed to another group, you don't need to like to fight. But for example,
Hello.
because it is not according to the behavior in group discussion. Muhammad
Thank you, sir.
Arif. Okay. You're welcome. And also there should be, for example, if the problem or the question of the discussion is too problematic, you can like divide them into two groups. As I already present in presentation, you can make them one group is agree and one group is disagree. But the behavior in group discussion is very important. Like respecting someone's idea, raising your hand, listening carefully. So these points are very important in group discussion. So like that. So any other question?
I want to ask last question from me.
Okay. Yeah, please.
So in group discussion, what can we implement in our discussions that will help every member to improve their abilities to think and make decisions?
So this question already heard before. So when you are in a group, but some member group is like weak, they are not able of thinking. First of all, you have give them time for thinking and help them. For example, whatever they are saying, you can accept, whether they are wrong or like not true. You will accept them for motivate them, and also you motivate them. Yeah, you are right. Like keep continue. And also if you don't accept, if you don't like some ideas, you can say that it would be better you say like this. So these are the main things you can help the partners in the group discussion.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. So any other question? Guys? Is there any other question regarding today's topic?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, guys. So if you understand everything, thank you very much for your attention. So it is time to say goodbye to you.
Thank you, Mr. Iskandar.
Bye, sir.
Okay, but before,
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
but before